Be prepared for your perception, of the world, the universe, and everything to drastically change. Be prepared to stop seeing reality as the rigid environment you've been living in and start seeing it as the malleable, flexible, dynamic, moldable reality that it actually is. Be prepared to become a creator. You see, dear, esteemed, honorable, most noble, and notable viewer, as in notable as in you have been notated within the book of life, the book of co-creation. When you embrace your I am presence and you realize that the information within the Bible that most of us have grown up with is very correct. However, the way that it has been taught to the masses is very incorrect. For example, the single I and the arc, A-R-K, spelled one way, A-R-C, as in electrical arc, A-R-C in welding, of the covenant, are both referring to your third eye, pineal gland, or your mind's third eye. The arc, the angle of light, is 42 degrees, the angle of light for the rainbow. Angels of light are conterminous with angles of light. The same rainbow colors also connected with the colors of the Kundalini chakras. So the theory is when you light up your chakras, your dimensions, your gate, your light centers, when you become translucent and open the gates from the root chakra up to the crown chakra, it thus creates the rainbow in your consciousness. All the dimensions become open. You are no longer trapped within the third dimension of the root, sacral, and solar plexus, those lower animal energies, the energies of survival that we've all been trapped within through the Anunnaki, negative Anunnaki frequency fence. There are 13 chakras. There are 6 positive chakras, 6 negative chakras, and 1 neutral chakra. And this, think of positive and negative as polarities of existence, not good and evil, just simple dynamic interplays. Just the same equal to Metatron's cube as 6 outer circles, 6 inner circles, and 1 central circle. The scientific truth is equal to carbon-7, 13 subatomic particles total as 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 1 neutron. Human DNA being like an 8 known as the staircase to heaven, stairways to heaven, ladders of light. Your human DNA, also cells in the body, are created in 8 days. Imagine the 8 is the helix of DNA, like the Kundalini. Chakra activation meditations, gates, opening of the gates, opening of your 12-strand, reconnecting your 12-strand DNA, which is 6 helixes within the 13th strand in the middle of the helixes, neutrally binding them all together. So opening of the gates, your second gate, gate 2, Navel and Soul Ascent. We're going to make this invocation. We're going to open this gate. We're going to open all the gates, become translucent, become transparent through all of our dimensions. There is going to be no energy stoppages here at the Umbanda New Earth Ashram. We're going to open the gates and we're going to continue with gate 2. Your sacral, navel, and soul ascent, to free those energies from the creative engine of the sexual energies of the orange discordia that becomes discord when it's only stopped there, and that's all it's allowed to be, as opaque. There's no transmission of energy up and down the ladders of light, the stairway to heaven, to use those energies to open the crown chakra, to connect to intelligent infinity. Now join with me. Here makes the spirit body to enter into the upper gate of the ascent. Homage to thee, O thou that dwells in the holy mountain of the hidden place, grant that I may arrive in peace in the hidden place, and that the lords of the ascent may receive me. Here begins the entering on light and living beyond physical life. Hail, one shining from the moon. Hail, one shining from the moon. Grant that the reunited Mark Thomas McGuire, you say your name, may come forth from among those multitudes that are outside, and let me be established as a dweller among the citizens of heaven, and let the hidden places be opened unto me. And behold, reunited one, reunited Mark Thomas McGuire, shall enter on light. Now that was an invocation to open the second gate, and which is conterminous with your second chakra, if you know about that. And second chakra, the Swadhisthana, an orange lotus, within which is a crescent moon with 6 vermilion. This chakra is located in the sacrum and is considered to correspond to the testes or the ovaries. The key issues that we may find when we have this energy blockage are relationships, violence, addictions, basic emotional needs, and pleasure when you're trapped within that dimension. When the energies is not transparent, when they are opaque, when they are occluded, you have discordia. Physically, this governs reproduction. Mentally, it governs creativity. Emotionally, it governs joy and spirituality. It governs enthusiasm. Electromagnetic frequency, the pudic Sadhasana is a low band, 81 hertz to high band, 3.9 gigahertz. And this is conterminous within the Christian mythology as the second church, the seal. In talking about in the book of Revelations, the churches of Revelation, 7 churches. Smyrna, the church of Smyrna, for the suffering, its characteristic strength is endurance by through your suffering and poverty, by remaining faithful even when facing prison or persecution or death, yet you be rich within your connection to the kingdom of heaven within. Revelations 2:10, it says, I will give you the crown of life. You will not be hurt by the second death. It's talking about spiritual death. You either rise in humility to know yourself as the Native American and their second father values, paternal values, and the positive Native American cultures that were not infected by the Wetiko mind virus. So humility as a sacred part of creation. You imbibe humility without a wanton, discordant, orange-laden ego. You exercise compassion. You're equal to others, but you're not better. There's all lives matter. Some communities instead express this with other types of disjointed, ideas of humility, but it can also be translated as calmness, meekness, gentility, or patience. And within this, continuing with the Native American lore, the Native American knowledge, the second Mayan prophecy says that the answers to everything are inside each human, that our behavior determines our future. Your thinking, your quality of your thoughts, of your consciousness is your reality. It determines our future. When we all heal ourselves within, it affirms that humanity finds itself in a moment of fundamental transition toward a new way of perceiving the universe. That the universe and the solar system are receiving a beam of light, energy, and information from the center of the galaxy, and that this is causing an increase in the vibration of the planet and the brain waves and cells of humankind, placing man in equilibrium with this new frequency, causing enormous changes in our behavior. There are 2 paths that we can choose, that we can walk, one of understanding and tolerance, and one of fear and destruction. In both, mankind will learn the necessary lessons for the evolution of the conscious. You're cautious. Your awareness. This prophecy tells us that humanity is moving toward a new era of harmony, and that to get there, we must confront our greatest fears and accept that we are faced with difficult situations in order to learn from them, maintaining peace in any situation which we experience. Yes, I don't know if anyone else caught some of these ascension symptoms, but with the concluding of the Lionsgate portal, on the 12th through the 11th. It was August 8th through what was really July 26th through the August 12th. But yes, the frequency realignments, this sort of non-localized head pressure, headache, was all about the frequency of the light photons that were coming into our dimension. They're fifth dimensional frequency energies, and so there's much rearranging, reconfiguring to with the hardware of the human biological system to accommodate, to work with this. And it's either that energy, this ascension wave, if you want to call it, think of it as this ascension wave, the energies that are coming in, they highlight, they karmically, they emphasize the energies. And if you're predominantly skewed towards dark, egotistic, selfish energies, you're being dissolved. Everything around that's being dissolved. And really the only way to maintain awareness and consciousness and open in these gates, go through these gates, is transparency and heart connected, heart centered awareness as you rise in your path to the new earth as a metahuman with full transparency, with all of your gates open. So continue to hang out, hit the subscribe button, whatever it takes. We're going to continue with the gates, opening all the gates here at the Om the New Earth Ashram for compassion and strength. Namaste. Namaskaram.